Did y'all have a good Christmas? I hope you guys had a festive Christmas. My Christmas was pretty good. The majority of my family came over. It was, yeah. I love what I love the most about Christmas. Besides the meaning of it, God, Jesus Christ, the whole moment, is the reaction that you get out of people when you give them gifts and stuff. Like I love that, and yeah, it was just beautiful, making my family happy and all that good stuff. And I got some cute gifts too, so that was a plus. As you get older, you don't really expect things. You don't really expect much. But when it happens, it's just like, oh, you still do care. Anyway, y'all tell me in the comment section what y'all do for Christmas and how was y'all Christmas and everything. But this is Real Side Chicks of Charlotte. I was about to say of Hollywood. They'll never make it to Hollywood. But it's the Real Side Chicks of Charlotte, darling. Okay. Now, I'm going to play y'all a clip from this episode, and I want y'all to tell me if y'all see the same thing I see. Okay.
That's dope.
Okay, I'm playing it again, okay?
So I think that's dope.
Okay. Y'all saw what I saw, correct? Now, the girl in the red is Nisha, and she bumped Lynette, who's in the black. I'm going to play it one more time so y'all can see what I see. Because I thought this was foolishness.
So I pulled up to Brick's listening party a little late, but there was a lot of people. She has a lot of support, a lot of fans. So I think that's dope.
Do she? Now look, look at Nisha. Bam. Okay. Thank you so much. And I'm going to talk about that a little later on. Because Nisha's full of shit all the way around. Okay, so the episode began with the girls. They going to the club and going to some strip club. Nisha is all up on some girl, and she's rubbing all up on her butt. And then Shador, she got her homegirl there and doing things. And they had a good time at the club, whatever. Okay, so moving on from that, Shador Dior had a scene with her man. What's his name? Smooth. Y'all know Smooth left her ass down by the riverside at the movie theater. She went back in there to watch Spider-Man. And he left her. She wanted to know if he could pay for her acting classes because she's an actress. And he said, well, sure, I will pay for your acting classes if you give me a little plus. She didn't want to give him a little plus. Said that, look, I got to meet up with Diana Lee. I got some stuff to do. He was like, so you ain't gonna give me a little plus? And he left her down. I mean, but what do you expect? These men don't give you nothing for nothing, Shador. I don't care how long you've been working out, been with him, sis. And then you're a side chick on top of that. And, she's saying all kinds of stuff and they get so mad. And I'll just be like, y'all are side chicks. So why do y'all think that y'all the only side chick? Y'all are the side chicks, which means they have a main chick, correct? Okay, you're the other woman. But if he is bold enough and, if he cheats on his wife or girlfriend, what makes you think that he not cheated on you? I don't know why they don't get that. I guess they get so mad and upset. You ain't gonna get no another bitch my money. Whoop to whoop. Your money that he giving you, your money that ain't even your money. What is going on? So anyway, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, Shador met up with the man that left her at the movie theater. And, she just, Shador, it's just real. Get the fuck off me, man. It's like, man, ain't nobody even talk about that, man. It's just like, man, it's just like, whatever. You feel me? Like, hell, shoot. I've been acting up or whatever. He was just like, he kept grinning the whole time, had some shades on, eating some nachos. She was just like, man, we came here to eat out at this restaurant, man. I don't even want these damn nachos. You feel me, Brett? I don't even want these goddamn nachos. You feel me? She was, upset over the nachos. It was basically just a discussion on how her mood has been changing, how she's been reacting to everything. She snapped Raph the Flap up last week. And, so when he was doing her hair, fixing that one little piece, everybody got that one little piece, that track in the back that keeps slipping. He was fixing that track in the back. And, attitude. But that's just who Shador is. I know a lot of girls like Shador. I went to school with a few of them. I try to avoid them as much as possible. Just hostile, bad, angry, for no reason. Just always ready to fight, always ready to turn up. And I get it sometimes. But sometimes it's just like, well, chill out. We just at Waffle House. Like, why is you so aggressive with the waiter and the waitresses? And why is you so get my shit right? You feel, why is that? I don't know. It scares me. Okay, so moving on from that, what else is going on? Brinks had a listening party for her new single with Nicki Bands. I really need to get my music and stuff. I don't really know how to go about it though, but I just really need to get my music and stuff together and get my vocals together, and because I really, really love music, y'all, and I really, really want to put out music and do my thing, because if these kind of folks like this can just put out music and songs and work with people, why can't I do it? Now, obviously, it'll be a different struggle for me because, as far as with Brinks is the only side chick on the show that's doing music that I know of. My experience would be better than mine's. Her experience would be different from mine's. Her being a white woman, and me being a big old black gay man. So my experiences would be harder probably and a little different. But there's no way that I can't do it. It's somebody out there that wouldn't mind working with me with my reindeer ears, because the stuff that I feel bad, the stuff that's out there now, a lot of it is just terrible. Like I can't. If that lady can be a vocalist, a vocal chanteuse, why can't I? So anyway, everybody came to their child's listening party. Ralph the Flap was there. Ralph looked like a Pokemon character or something. I don't know what Ralph looked like. Something from Lilo and Stitch. But Ralph came and he brought Zarby, and he wanted to settle the hatchet between Zarby and Brinks when he created the hatchet, the axe, the sword, whatever kind of weapon you want to use, my God. But anyway, he was just like, you my girl, you my girl, you my bitch, you my bitch. We together, whoop to whoop, da da da. And Brinks was just like, okay, I don't really have an issue with you. And Zara was just like, girl, I don't have an issue with you neither. We cool or whatever. Like, look at him now. Over there flirting with a girl. We see Nicki Bands over there, his little ugly self, over there on the couch, with some ginger in his face, some white girl, shaking, nothing. And so I was just like, okay, well, once again, it goes back to why do y'all... Okay, I'm not. So, they made up, and then she got on the mic and said, I want everybody to listen to my new song with my boo Nicki Bands, and they played the song. Now, right after that push happened that I just showed y'all. Now, a little later on in the episode, Nisha gonna say, when they was at the salon, Nisha gonna say that, she did it on by accident. She was just like, and Lynette should have said, "Ooh, girl, like, what's wrong with you?" When she accidentally bumped into her, she stumbled on something. That's what she said. Did it look like a stumble? It looked like she on purpose walked up to that girl and bumped her. Nisha, what is we creating storylines and we see it like on the screen? That ain't how this works, Nisha. You got to do it behind the scenes, or have us find out some stuff that done happened, or do it in a more slick type of way. You can't just like fool the people. Like we saw this on the YouTube. We saw what happened, and you gonna say it's an accident? Like, that's not how the storyline stuff works on Love and Hip Hop, sis. That you got to be a little bit more clever with it, even though we all know what it is. But you still got to be a little bit more clever. You gonna sit up and bump that lady and knock her down the steps and say you didn't do it? You say it was an accident that you stumbled on a pebble? Okay. So, I don't know. Got sidetracked. So, yeah. So going back to Nicki Van's party, that happened after that. They showed a sex scene pretty much because Brinks, she don't want Nicki Van's man to leave her. So what she did, she brought her girl Lil Perp to the house, and they was on the counter kissing and hunching when Nicki Van's came in, and then they just had a big old threesome. And then the next day she woke up and cooked them eggs and said that, oh, she cooked them eggs and they ate as a family because she was unsure if Little Perp knew how Nicki Van's likes his eggs, and she wanted to make sure that Lil Perp knew how to cook her man eggs, and she thinks that her bringing another woman over to the house is not gonna make is gonna make Nicki Van's be faithful to her, even though she's a side chick, when he's not faithful to his main chick because he's with her. I'm gonna stop being logical on these reviews because I'm thinking in a certain type of way, in a normal, decent human being type of way, and I'm gonna stop doing that. I got to. I'm gonna try. What else is going on? I mean, and it was a full sex scene. They legit showed the whole body, pretty much. They covered out like the nipple and the crack, but you saw everything, the whole silhouette, the whole thing. I'm like, this is on YouTube for children to watch. This world is just, I don't know. What else is going on, y'all? So we get to the salon, a nail salon. We have Lynette, Nisha, and this new girl named what's the child's name? Lyric, I think. Lyric or Lyrica. Cute girl, nice high cheekbones, but a lot of glitter, a lot of highlight on her face and her confessionals. A lot of glitter, a lot of highlight. Cute girl, though. Cute. Good and fluffy. So I met up at the salon, and you know, like I said earlier, what Nisha told Lynette, it was an accident. I stumbled on a pebble, and whoop to whoop. I said okay, alright, okay. Foolishness. So then we found out that Lyric got an issue with Lynette too. Apparently Lynette needed some wine. They call it wand. Lynette needed some wine, and she needed Lyric father to get her the wine. Apparently Lyric was going to come over to the house. I guess she was pressuring her father about getting the wine, and that created an issue between them. What? Like, we don't know, we don't care. Like, what? Like, it came out of nowhere. It just seemed like, you know, y'all gotta get more clever with these storylines and things, because this shit don't make sense. It doesn't. And so Nisha corrected Lyrica. It was just like, no, sis. Let's talk about what you really want to talk about. Let's talk about what happened in New York. Apparently the girls was in New York. There was an arrangement made between Lynette and Lyric that Lyric was going to pick up the tab for the parking. It was $60, And, you know, once they left the hotel, the parking, wherever, once they got back to their home or whatever, Lynette found out they done swiped her card for $60. And Lyric was just like, you know, I don't know why you tripping on me. Like, I didn't like how you treated me because I paid the money. And I don't know why they didn't. I don't know why they swiped your card, but I paid the $60. And so you asking, you saying, oh, I want my $60 back. That's not my fault. You're not going to get $60 from me. Well, it's only if there was an arrangement made and you agreed to pay the $60, then Sister Lyric, you need to pay Lynette her money. It's as simple as that. Because they, you know, I know sometimes things happen like that where they swipe, you know, whoever card, like, I guess was on the who name was listed at the hotel or whatever. I know sometimes that happened, but in this case, in this particular situation, sis, Lyric, you know you didn't pay that damn $60, and that's why they swiped their lady card. A mess, stupid. Just stupidness, cheap, and then what's her name? Lynette talking about, who's my favorite, by the way. I love Lynette, but Lynette talking about yeah, $60. I ain't tripping about those $60. That's why I'm not petty like that. Like, it's just $60. She talking about I spend $60 a day on food. Y'all got to be spending money on food because y'all not spending money on fashions, clothes, hair, makeup. I don't know what y'all spending money on. It got to be food. It got to be, because all y'all good and fluffy. So hey sis, welcome to the team. Shit, this is where most of my money come from too. Food. Not just for me though, for the family. Child, I do a lot, child. I'm gonna do a Chalaki video on it one day. Chalaki thoughts probably, or something, because I'm basically the father, the nephew, the brother, the cousin, the mentor, the teacher, the principal, the chef, the arranger, the decorator, the planner, darling. Listen, she wear a lot of hats, and right now I got on the reindeer one. So yes, was that it? That was silly. I was like, Lord, and they just laughed it out. I'm just like, y'all, these storylines. Okay, so Shador called Deanna Lee and Storm, not from X-Men, but from the show, called Storm over to the house. She acting a fool, talking about, oh my gosh, y'all, I'm late, y'all, straight up like that, my nigga, I'm late. And they was just like, girl, what's wrong with you? You know, not giving a damn, trying to act like they care. She was like, I'm late. So then, you know, she was just like, man, you know, I think I might be pregnant, but I'm scared. You know, she was just like, I gotta go pee on this stick and I want y'all to read it for me. So you want them to read your pissy stick? Child. I was just like, okay. She was just like, man, this, you know, I'm not ready to have my own baby and stuff, and it's not a stable environment, whoop to whoop. It was just like, what they gonna do is abort. And was just like, yeah, I mean, shoot, I ain't got time for this. You know, they're doing it, trying to be with me. I ain't really trying to be with him. You know, it's a side chick. It's a game. Like, whoop to whoop, which is a smart decision, I feel, in this particular case. I mean, you know, y'all know the man that y'all dealing with. It's no need, unless you just, you know, want to do it for yourself. Then that's fine as well if you want to keep the baby. But, you know, in this particular case, I mean, if you're not ready to raise this child possibly alone, then you should just go ahead and do what you want to do, I feel. So she's definitely making this right decision, Shador, if she is, but she ain't. I don't think so. So yeah, what she say that cracked me up? She was just like, man, like, folk, like, this just say, like, I just can't, I love babies, you feel me? But man, like, I just can't hand the baby back to the mama or back to the father. Like, I actually got to raise this motherfucker. I scream, yes you do, Shador. You do got to raise that baby, girl. A mess. Oh, it's so hood. It's beautiful. So child, she went to go pee on the stick. Meanwhile, she could possibly be pregnant, but she's sitting there smoking on the toilet. I was through. And then it ended. And I guess we're going to see next episode that she's pregnant. She's not. I don't think so. It'll shock me, but I don't think so, child. One of these old storylines, child. We done seen this how many times? In a more professional sense. Y'all don't know what to say. This show is just really, 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 really growing on me. I mean, it is what it is. I enjoy the characters. I really do. Yeah. Shocking. A lot. It's yeah. My people, my people. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at Skinswear Instagram and Twitter, at Skinswear89 on Snapchat, Chisky on Facebook, Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Happy holidays. I love you so much. Merry Christmas.